Lou Marli Run first started in 1951. It came at the end of a series of fall handicap runs every week, and the people that started it went to Lou. Man's name was Vinnie Hutton and Bill Kelly, and they went to Lou and said, would you sponsor a run for Thanksgiving Day? And Lou said, yeah, don't call it the Lou Marli Run, call it the Turkey Trot.
The Lou Marli Run, which is now 58 years old, during the 50s and the 60s into the early 70s, if you had 150 people show up, that was a lot. And basically it was one big race and everybody ran, and sometimes there was not much of a scoring system. Index cards pinned to your shirt, a clipboard, put your name on it. The first guy carried the watch. Well, with the running boom, all of a sudden 500-600 people started to show up on Thanksgiving, and it sort of became a reunion for the running community. The kids that were away at college came back. The high school runners came down to try their hand at the competition against some of the road races, and the fields got very, very large.
It's by word of mouth, and our mouths are pretty loud, so it's heard off Staten Island, in New Jersey, and it goes on, and it will go on as long as there's a Judge Brennan around and the Marli family. And Lou put that in his will. He actually set aside funds for this race to continue. What more could you ask for?
But what's amazing is that I usually get here about 7:30. The first kids' race is at 8, and by 11 o'clock, all of us are out of this park. We give the trophies out as we go along. If the kids come in and they get a card and they know they won something, they can take their trophy and they can go home with their parents. The first race where all the women come in and the men over 40, they go over to see if they won a trophy. But we see a lot of them hang around the park and sort of gather with each other.
The reward is just being here and being part of the Lou Marli Turkey Trot. That's the real reward. And the entry fee could be $1,000. We'd still find people who would come up and write a check for it. Not me, of course, but we'd find somebody.